Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome back in action. This is your brother Anuru. I will be taking for you mathematics of high school, as you can see on the whiteboard. Today we'll be discussing about series for your information. If you can remember, in our previous classes or videos, we have discussed about arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence, of which we are going to see the application, God willing, after we finish the whole concept from the KLP. Okay. Today we'll be discussing about series. Then I will categorize this series into two groups, depending on the nature of the mathematics itself. Okay. Here, when we're talking about series, it's more of a geometric or arithmetic sequence. However, the difference between series and sequence is that if the terms in a sequence are written with addition signs, okay, they will form what you normally call a series. Let me brief you before we go to the examples. If I have this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, dash, then. This is what you normally call a sequence, okay? This is what you normally call sequence. Then, in our previous videos, we have categorized sequence into two groups. That is the arithmetic sequence and what? The geometric sequence, okay? Here, when we are talking about series, they will not be like this, okay? We are saying if the terms, these are the terms, okay? If the terms of a sequence are written with the addition signs, then they form what you normally call series for your information. So now here, if I write now, this is already what? This is sequence for your information. And as far as the concept of mathematics we have, learned is concerned, we say that this is what you normally call arithmetic sequence, because it will have what you normally call the common difference. Okay, it will have the common difference for your information, because 2 less 4 less 2, it will give you 2. 6 less 4, it will give you 2. 8 less 6, it will give you 2. 10 less 8, it will give you what? 2 as well. Okay, so this will form what you normally call the arithmetic sequence, okay, for your information, or arithmetic progression, if you remember that. Okay, now when these terms are written with addition, like this one, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus dash, then this is what you normally call series, okay, because the terms are written with addition sign, okay, then therefore they will form what you normally call series. So in KCSE or any other exam, when you encounter such kind of questions, what you're gonna do is you will ask yourself, am I solving arithmetic series or geometric series? Then how will I know, or how will I confirm that what I'll be solving is a geometric series or arithmetic series? When it is arithmetic series, because you're going to categorize into two, when it's arithmetic series, remember the series will have common difference, like this situation, you see, okay? It will have common difference. Then we are always talking about sum, don't forget, because you have addition here. So the formula you'll be using is what? Sum of n. Look here, sum of n is equal to n divided by 2 into 2n plus, open the bracket, n less 1 times the common difference. When you realize that you are dealing with the arithmetic series, this is what you'll be using as your formula. Then here you can be told to get the sum itself, okay? Then you can be told to get n. You can also be told to get a and d, okay? So we have the formula itself will give us one question. Then we have also n, a, and d, which are also variable in this formula. You can be asked in KCSE, okay, or any other exam. So just understand and differentiate between series and sequence. We are saying if the term of a sequence are written with the addition sign, then they form what you normally call a series for your information. They will form what? They will form a series for your information. So we are going to see the first one, which is arithmetic series for your information, guys. Make sure you have your book and your pen, okay? You go with me. Let's see what you normally call the arithmetic series under this. Let's see what? The arithmetic series. arithmetic series. This is what you're gonna see, guys. And this arithmetic series. Okay? Arithmetic series. Okay? Then under this, we are going to say if we are adding the times of the sequence, it's going to form what? Arithmetic series for your information. If we have A plus B plus C plus D plus E, you see now we will have what? Arithmetic series with a common difference again, B1, yeah? With a common difference for your information. So now, without wasting time, let's see examples from this one, okay? Let's see our examples, okay? From the KLB. We have this one, example 1. Our example 1 is, we are told, in the arithmetic series, in the arithmetic series, which is 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus dash 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 dash, then comma, you're told find the sum of the first, find the sum of the first. Then here we have question A, 10 times. Question B, we have 100 times, okay? 100 times. So what are we going to do here? You'll ask yourself, get this thing first. We have coming to the solution. We have 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus dash dash dash. Now ask yourself, as a student of mathematics, ask yourself, am I dealing with arithmetic series or geometric series? We say that this must not confuse. Why? Because ask yourself, this a sequence with addition, is it? Yes. So it will form a series. So again, the question here is this arithmetic series or geometric series? Because that will help you to know the formula you'll be using. Here, when you say 4 minus 1, it will be 3. 7 minus 4, 3. 10 minus 7, 3. So it will have what? Common difference. Just understand. So when you say that, when the series is having a common difference, just understand, it will form what you normally call arithmetic series. Understand, please? So here, I know this is already what? This is arithmetic series. So I'll say my A is 1. Look here. Then my D is 7 minus, you can start with the first 2. You can say 4 minus 1 or 7 minus 4 or 10 minus 7, which will give you 3. So your common difference what? 3. Just understand. Then our N is what? N is 10. But we still know that. Sum of N, come here. Sum of N is equal to N over 2 into 2A plus open bracket N less 1 times D. So this is the formula you're going to use when you're talking about arithmetic series. We are saying sum of N. In fact, this is S, then N. Sum of N is equal to N divided by 2, open a bracket. Okay? Open what? A bracket. Then N over 2, okay? N over 2, you can still say like this. If you're willing, you can use the scalar bracket, don't forget that. Yes. So we can say like this, look here. Sum of N is equal to N over 2, scalar the bracket. Scalar bracket, then the normal bracket, okay? Scalar bracket, then normal bracket. 2A plus open the bracket N less 1 times D. And you all have what? You have all of these quantities here. A is 1. So I'll say the sum of 10, because they say what? 10 times is equal to 10 divided by 2 into 2 times 1, because A is 1. Confirm. 2 times 1 plus open the bracket 10 minus 1, because N is 10. 10 is the common difference, which is 3. So I will have the sum of 10 is 5 into 2 plus, subtract this 2, 9 times this one, 27. So this will give me a sum of 10 is equal to 5 into 29, which is for your information 145. Okay, 145. Please understand, it's very easy. Just understand, are you dealing with arithmetic series or geometric series? We will see inshallah in our next video geometric series. Okay, let's come and see this one. Sum of what? Sum of 100. Sum of 100 is what? 100, this is divided by 2, because our n is 2, into 2 times 1 plus, open the bracket, 100 less 1 times 3. So this will give me 50 into 2 plus 100 less 1 is what? 99. 99 times what? 3, 297. 297, let me confirm. 99, because 100 less 1 is 99. 99 times 3, that will give me 297. But you must have your calculator, yeah? Yes, answer. 297, okay? 297. So add. So this will give me, come here, sum of 100 is equal to 50 into 299, okay? So that will give me plus 2 times 50. So sum of 100 is equal to 14,950. This will be the final answer. Just understand this. It is very, very easy. Very, very easy, okay? Let's see this example. It will help you. Example 2. This is our example 2. You're taller. Look at this one. The sum of the first 10 times, the sum of the first 10 times, the sum of the first 10 times of an arithmetic sequence, no, sort of arithmetic series, of an arithmetic series is 400. If the sum of the first 6 terms of the same series is 120, comma, you're told find the 15th term. Look at this question. Find the 15th term. We don't have the series itself, as you see now. But we have other information. We have the sum. Just understand. We have what? We have the sum. So you're told the sum of the first 10 terms. So I know that A is under question mark. I don't have D, because they say this is arithmetic series. D is also under question mark, but N is what? N is 10. Okay, just understand this, yeah. Then we have also the sum of what? Or the first 10 terms. Sum of 10 is how much? Is 400. So what are we going to say? Yeah? Let's express this one. Come here. Just understand the nature of this question. You don't have A because this is arithmetic series. You don't have A because the series is not given. You cannot also get D because the series is not also given. But you have N, which is 10. That's the one which is highlighted there. 10 terms of the arithmetic series. And the sum is what? 400. But we still know that sum of N is equal to N over 2 into 2A plus, open the bracket, N less 1 times D. So let me say like this. Okay? N, which is 10 divided by 2 into 2A plus, open the bracket, 10 minus 1 times D is equal to what? 400. Please understand this thing. Equate this one to 400. We will have 5 into 2A plus, subtract this to 9 times this one, because 10 minus 1 is 9 times this one. Okay? That will give me what? 90. Okay? 90, close the bracket, is equal to 400. Then divide here by 5, divide here also 5. cancel. So you'll have 2a plus 90 is equal to 80. This is equation 1 for your information. This is our equation 1. 2a plus 90. Please understand this thing. Very, very easy, by the way. Okay? Very, very easy. Then let me come here. Sum of what? They say what? If the sum of the first 6 terms of the same series. So I will also say sum of n again is equal to n divided by 2 into 2a plus open the bracket n less 1 times d. So I say 6 out of 2 into 2a plus open the bracket 6 minus 1 times d is equal to what? 120. So I will have 3 into 2a plus 5d is equal to 120. Then divide both sides by 3. Divide by 3, cancel. So I will have 2a plus 5d is equal to 40. This is equation 2, please. Understand? So what are you going to do? Solve these two equations simultaneously, because this is the concept of format. Simultaneous equation is learned in format. So if you have not grabbed that information, make sure you go back to our YouTube channel and get the right information concerning about linear equation in format. Okay? Now let me solve those two equations simultaneously to get what? A and D, which are an equation. Look here. Okay, say it like this. Okay, say it like this. Solving the two equations simultaneously. Solving the two equations. Two equations simultaneously. I have the first one as 2a plus 90 is equal to what? Is equal to 80. Then we have 2a, again 2a plus 5d is equal to, so how much? 40. So we can say same sign what? Subtract. Same sign? Same sign, subtract. So this is 40 is equal to, cancel these two. This is 40. All of 4. All of 4. Get d. D is equal to what? 10. D is what? D is 10. Okay, but say like this. But 2a plus 90 is equal to 80. Then I'll have 2a plus 9 times 10, because d is 10, is equal to 80. So 2a plus 90 is equal to 80. So 2a is equal to 80 less 90. 2a is equal to, this is 2a, okay? This is 2a, don't forget. It's equal to what? Negative 10 over 2 over 2, cancel. A is equal to what? Negative 5. Okay? A is what? A is negative 5. Just understand. After getting A as negative 5, then this is what you're gonna do, guys. Look here. Let me use this space. So I've got an A and D. You're told find the 15th term. So 15th term. Find the 15th term. That is the nth term. Okay? And this is what? This is an arithmetic series. Just understand that. You're told find the 15th term. But you're not told find the sum. Look here. Understand this one. So far I have, and this is, you know, the difference between an arithmetic series and an arithmetic sequence is only this, what? Addition sign, yeah, between the numbers. So the 15th term, you're going to say, I will use this formula. A plus, open the bracket, L less 1 times D. So now, I know my A is what? A is negative 5. My D is 10. Then N is what? 15. You're told, find the 15th term. Okay? Find the 15th term, not the sum. Yes, understand. So I'll say, substitute in here, I'll have the 15th term there is equal to A, which is negative 5, plus, open the bracket, 15 minus 1, 10 is the common difference, which is 10. So this will give me negative 5 plus, open the bracket, 14 into 10. So it is negative 5 plus 140, which will give you 135. Just understand this. 135 minus 5 plus 140. Okay, look at this. Okay, I'll give you more examples concerning about arithmetic series before we proceed to geometric series. Just understand this thing. Very, very welcoming, by the way. Very, very hospitable. Okay, in our next video, God willing, I will try my best to give you more examples based on arithmetic series. Okay, guys, make sure you subscribe this academic channel. Share this thing. This is very helpful. Share to all your family members and friends. And if you have a problem with mathematics, make sure you leave your comment in our comment box. Until next time, I wish you the best.